Taurus, shout out to all my fellow Taurians out there. Horns up for the Taurus. If you, just a reminder, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, commented, do all the things to help the channel grow. It's been really fun for me to do this for you all, and I'm really having a good time and learning more about tarot. So we are going to do a 9-card spread here. The first 3 cards are going to be the energy that you're moving past. The second set of 3 cards is going to be your current energy. And the last set of 3 cards is going to be energy coming up for you in your near future. This is for the reading for the week of August 11th. Just for you to see where you're at, just for you to see what the cards come up for you as far as your energy that you're moving past and what you're going to be moving into here, Taurus. So let's get it going. We're going to clarify each of the 3 cards with the card just to come up with some more advice and insight to what the cards have to say to you, okay? So let's get it going. Past position for Taurus. Past position for Taurus. All right. Past position for Taurus. Nice. Okay. All right. Current energy for Taurus. Current energy for Taurus. I'll get to why I'm laughing. Current energy for Taurus. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. And then your energy that's coming in for you, Taurus, in your near future. Nice. Taurus. All right. Okay. All right. So in your recent past, you have the Hermit, the Hangman, and the Fool, right? So the Hermit is about gaining powerful insights, right? So you can see here with the Hermit, right? You can see here, he climbed to the top of the mountain, right? He gained enlightenment. The problem with hermit mode is that people that are hermits, and believe me, I'm a hermit, is that it's hard to get out of hermit mode. And from what I'm seeing from the reading, maybe Taurus, you have been stuck in hermit mode. Maybe you haven't been going out, putting yourself out there. And, you know, if you've been doing it to heal, that's amazing. Hermit is Virgo, right? Virgo is the healer of the zodiac, right? And Virgo has a powerful ability to heal themselves by going into hermit mode. So if you've been in hermit mode in your recent past, you used it to heal, right? And that's great. And then you also have the Hangman and the Fool. So you gained a new perspective by taking a journey, right? Like there was some type of leap of faith. Maybe this leap of faith didn't work out and you needed to go into hermit mode. You needed to heal, but it put you into coming into a new perspective, right? The Hangman is all about hanging yourself on the tree of life, hanging yourself upside down. It's also a hermit type card, right? So I'm getting a lot of hermit type energy here, right? So you've been alone, you've been by yourself, you've been reflecting, you've been evolving, you've been adapting, and that's great, right? So use this energy moving forward, but whenever you have the Hangman with the Hermit together, it says you got to get out of Hangman and Hermit mode. You got to get out of the house. You got to get into the world, right? You took a leap of faith recently. It's time for you to take a new leap of faith, right? Your current energy, it's the 5 of Wands with Temperance and the 4 of Pentacles. Right? So the 5 of Wands is about conflict, right? So feels like you've been dealing with a lot of internal conflict. The beauty of it is that they're fighting with sticks, right? They're fighting with sticks and not swords. So whatever conflict you've been resolving here, Taurus, you have to understand that it's meant for you. It's meant for you to process. It's meant for you to go through this conflict. Maybe it's probably an internal conflict. If this is external conflict, the 5 of Wands is saying you need to learn from that conflict. What did you learn? Because it didn't hurt you that bad. Right? You fought with sticks instead of swords. You didn't get cut, right? Maybe you got bruised, maybe you got beat up a little bit, but you're going to survive and become stronger off of this conflict. And then the result that you're going to have is the 4 of Pentacles and Temperance, right? So this is definitely, you know, going more towards that Hermit Hangman energy. You're holding too tight to something. You are not allowing yourself to progress here, Taurus. Think about the think about the things that you are stubborn about. I'm laughing because I'm a Taurus moon, so I'm stubborn as hell, right? So think about the things that you are holding on too tightly to, right? Maybe things that have been worth it in your life, but it's like if you don't let go of the things that you're holding on too tightly to, you're going to stay stuck with the 4 of Pentacles when maybe you could have the 10 of Pentacles, right? So think about what's kept you stuck. One way to do that is through temperance, right? Temperance is about balance, patience, right? You can see here he's kept mixing the 2 cups of water, but you need to understand here, Taurus, that you need to go and claim this crown with the temperance. That's the problem with temperance, right? It's definitely like a stuck energy here, right? This is definitely about getting unstuck, because being stuck helped you gain your perspective, helped you heal, helped you to balance, helped you to become more patient, helped you to learn more about yourself. But now you need to go on this path and get this crown because you're ready. In the near future, this is interesting. So in the near future, you have strength, awesome. And then you have 2 4s here. So you got 3 4s in the reading, right? And 3 4s are cards of feeling stuck, right? So you have strength with the 4 of swords and the 4 of cups, right? So there will be a new opportunity for you, a new opportunity in whatever you're looking for opportunities in, if it's in jobs, if it's in your relationships, if it's in love, if it's a new opportunity for you to learn about something. Whatever new opportunity you have with this 4 of cups, it's going to make you stronger. Now, the key to the 4 of cups is he's been disappointed by past opportunities, right? He's being presented a new opportunity, but he needs to realize that he needs to understand that even though these 3 cups disappointed him in the past, he's learned from these 3 cups and he has to apply what he learned. Even though this new cup might disappoint him, he needs to learn the lessons of past disappointments and apply them to this new opportunity. If you do, you're going to become stronger, right? And I got a really good feeling off of this because it's like, for those of you Taurians that are reluctant to take on new opportunities, you're just selling yourself short, right? If you have a new opportunity that's being presented to you and you're just thinking about this is going to disappoint me again, you're acting out of fear. We have 2 choices in life. You could act out of fear or you can act out of love. If there's a new opportunity for you, something that could be amazing, a cup that can lead to the 10 of cups, right? To a happy home, a happy self, right? Don't pass on any disappointments because of fear, right? Like you need to find out about any opportunities that are going to be presented to you. And then if you do, your outcome is going to be strength. And then another one of your outcomes is going to be the 4 of swords. So I get the feeling that like, this might be a really great opportunity, right? Whatever this 4 of cups is that's going to make you stronger, you might have such a great time with it that you're going to need to rest from the strength that you're getting, right? This new opportunity, if you look at it positively, this new opportunity that's coming in for you, Taurus, it's going to make you stronger, right? And then you're going to have so much fun. You got to get up and rest, relax, and recover in the bed, right? So it looks exciting. So we will clarify. Again, your first 3 cards were the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Fool. And with the Hangman, the Hermit, and the Fool, you have the 2 of Swords. So if there's something that you want in your life, right? The 2 of Swords is about like unexpected solutions and outcomes, right? One of the most important things that I've been practicing that I believe we need to focus on more is no attachment to outcome, right? Because you could see here, she's thinking that what the turnout could be this sword or that sword, and she has her blindfold on, right? She's thinking it can go this way or that, but then she needs to take her blindfold off and see that there's beautiful water right behind her and the answers are in the water. The answers are always in the water, right? The answers we seek are in our emotions. The answers we seek are in our feelings. But the 2 of Swords is saying in your past, you thought something was going to go this way or that way, but the outcome of whatever this is, was it a disappointment? Was it a lost opportunity? Was it a mistake that you made, right? You thought it was going to go this way or that way, but then the outcome was a totally different outcome for you, right? Maybe you took a leap of faith towards something that hurt you and that you needed to rest and become a hermit and the Hangman. So, you know, the solution, which is probably going to come to you eventually, is a solution that you weren't even expecting with this 2 of Swords. All right, so your current energy is the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and Temperance. And with that, you have the 5 of Cups. right? So again, this is further reinforcing the message of like disappointments. You can see here the Five of Cups has a very similar message to the Four of Cups. He's been disappointed here by these three cups. The cups have wine in them. He's lost his taste for wine and he's super disappointed and he's facing his disappointment. When you face your disappointment, you need to understand that behind you are these two cups. If you're just looking at your disappointments, if you're looking at pain that you have, if you're looking at, losses that you've gone through in life, you don't realize that you actually learned from those things, right? It's like the Five of Wands. And if you turn around and see these two cups, you are going to get this bridge and this castle. So the Five of Cups is saying, you've been disappointed, right? But if you turn your perspective, especially with the Hangman, you're going to be able to reach a new place of security with that bridge and that castle. All right, so your last three cards, your near future is Strength with the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, and you have the World. That's awesome. And you are showing up on the World here. Where is the Bull, right? The Bull is right here on the World card. So you are showing up in a powerful position here. That means you'll be able to take the messages and apply them however you want in a much more powerful way by you showing up in the reading, right? The World is completion. Right? There's going to be a new opportunity for you here, Taurus, that's going to lead to a completion, right? You started with the Fool in the reading, right? Your past position, you had the Fool, and then your last card in this reading is the World. That means that whatever it is that you took a journey on, if it disappointed you, if you needed to put yourself in isolation with the Hermit and Hangman, right? It didn't come out the way that you wanted. This new opportunity is going to lead to strength, so much strength that you're going to have to rest because you are going to complete a cycle here. So what cycle are you looking to complete, right? If this is a job that disappointed you, if you're thinking about leaving a job and a new job is coming up for you, I think you got to consider it. If it's a new opportunity in any way, in love, in friendship, in passions, and hobbies, right? You have to welcome all new opportunities because it's going to really close out a wonderful cycle for you here. Yo, this is, it's a lot, but it's exciting. All right. So if you enjoyed the video, there's going to be a playlist popping up. Please check it out. It's got a few videos in there and I'll add some more videos throughout time. Please click the subscribe button and thank you for watching, Taurus. Have a good week.